Alright, first thing you want to do is get you some ribs. I'm using pork loin baby back ribs. Just cut it open. The pork loin doesn't have as much blood as spare ribs. Spare ribs has more blood in it, but all you need is a paper towel and pat it down. What I do is I use a tray and I put some Reynolds wrap on it for my preparation surface. And you just want to get a paper towel and just pat it down and dry it off. And the hardest part about this is actually removing the foul membrane. If you can see, the back of it is shiny. It's like a thin layer of chewy skin that you want to get off, and that's pretty much the hardest part. But let me start with wine. The first two things you're supposed to do is, number one, you're going to need some juice. You can use apple juice, pineapple juice, some people use apricot juice. I'm using apple juice, and I had it in the refrigerator, so I'm taking it out so it can get close to room temperature because you don't want it too cold. Second thing I'm doing is this, I've got some chips here. A lot of people say, oh, you can't get that smoky flavor on the gas grill. Well, there's ways to do it, and this will be my first time actually doing it. The first two times I grilled ribs, I didn't use these chips, but now I'm gonna try this and show you how I'm going to do it. Alright, so the foul membrane is the shiny part. You just want to try to grab it if you can and try to pull it. Sometimes I've seen people get the whole thing off in one big piece, but most of the time mine, when I do it, it just comes off in pieces. There we go. Got most of it off. You don't have to get all of it off, but you just want to get the majority of it off. Alright. So now we're going to apply our rub. I'm going to be using two kinds of rubs. This is the kind I usually use, McCormick's, sweet and smoky, but this is running low, so I know I'm gonna need more. So I'm using this A1 sweet and mesquite. So I'm gonna put this this A1 on the bottom because I never tried it before. It's brand new. I gotta open the seal. What you want to do is add a little olive oil to your meat to help your rub stick to it. Boom. Put olive oil on there, spread it out, add your rub. I think I might just use this A1 for the whole thing, since I've never used it before. I'm gonna try to get it everywhere. Alright, flip it, put it on the other side, same thing. See, I need to find out where to get this rub in bulk, because these little small things, they go quick on just one rib, you know. And the junk's about halfway done now. So get that on and rub it in. I mean, you don't really have to use too much rub. It's all depending on your taste. Alright, the rib is done. Well, it's prepared. So now, about to do, I'll move this to the side. We're about to prep for our chips. So, what you need for the chips, we will make a little pouch. So you just do some nose wrap. And they say you're supposed to let your chips soak for like 30 minutes. Mine's only been soaking for 15. So, whatever. So, put it in the middle of here. You want to spread it out. You don't want it like layered. You just want one layer, small layer of chips. Boom. Just like that. Get the rest of these in here. Boom. So like I said, you're gonna make a little pouch, like so. And you are going to poke holes in this pouch. Somehow. Make sure you get it all the way through to the chips. I don't need these extra flaps here. That probably will help. Get off some of this extra excess stuff. Like I said, this is my first time doing it this way. But what this is going to give us is a smoky taste, but the ribs taste pretty good when I did it without this chips, but I guess we will find out. Alright, I think that's enough holes. So I'm gonna go get set up on the grill. Alright, I'm warning y'all, it might get a little dark out here because I'm starting this process a little late in the day, but that's what we're gonna do. Now, you want to turn your heat up as high as possible to start. But this is just for the chips. When you're cooking the ribs, make sure you turn your heat down all the way down. But you want to turn it up so you can get your chips smoking. And like I said, go ahead and put that pouch on the grill, and we're gonna close it. Wait till it starts smoking. Once it does start smoking, then we'll turn it down and we'll get to the rib part. Cooking the ribs it's an indirect heat. It's not a direct heat. Like if you're cooking a hamburger, you put that straight on the grill and you just grill it, you know, burn it essentially. But when you're cooking ribs, it's an indirect heat. You don't want the flame directly on the heat. So we're gonna use the top rack. And so I'll show you my technique when I get to that stage. Hopefully we'll wait to see if this starts smoking. Alright, as you can see, we got some smoke rolling out, some nice blue smoke coming from our pouch. So we'll go ahead and turn the heat down, and we'll go ahead and prep for the ribs. Alright, I'm gonna use this Reynolds wrap What I put this Reynolds wrap down is for, because like I said, it's an indirect heat. You don't want direct flame on your meat. So I put this Reynolds wrap down to keep the meat from dripping on the flame and having any flame ups, and also from keeping the heat to get directly to the rib. So we're gonna try to get this bad boy on here to help hold it down. I'm guessing that probably needs to get some direct heat. So what I'm going to do is shorten this Reynolds wrap here and put that over there, so we can still get some smizoke. What the guy did, I saw a guy, the way he did it, he put it on down there. I think that's what I do. Might be what I do. Hold on. See if it'll fit. Boom, just like that. Stay there. Come on. There we go. That's how the guy had it. So I'm gonna put this here. Catch the flame. The last one I had wasn't new, so I probably need to put something on there to keep it in place. But the last one I had grease on it, so it stayed in place. All right, so this is the setup. Now we're gonna go get the rib, throw it on top. All right, so go ahead and spray the top rack. Boom. And throw your rib up there. All right, once you do that, shut it down, let it cook for about 30 minutes. And what I do is I come back and flip it halfway through. I'm not gonna show y'all that part, but yep, 30 minutes. All right, now we're gonna make a Reynolds wrap boat. What you're gonna do is you make sure it's long enough, because I always make mine too short. So I'm making this bad boy extra long for precaution, because you're just gonna fold it up and shoot, moving the camera. You're gonna fold it up on the ends, make like a little tray. Bam. 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 And bam. Alright. Once you got that done, I'll fold your corners up. Like that. You got your little Reynolds wrap tray. Damn. Probably too long, but I always make mine too short for some reason, so this one's gonna be too long. I know. And also you want to double it up. I probably should just double it up at the same time, but hey, I'm a retard. Just to make sure that the bottom's nice and secure. Bam. There we go. And then also you're gonna need a top piece. So measure a top piece the same way. And boom. Now you just wait for the ribs to cook after 30 minutes. I'll get back at you. Alright, I'm gonna try to do this quick so my camera won't get wet. Alright, but now you see I got my little boat here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put some honey on it. Usually I put honey and brown sugar, but today since it's raining I don't have as much time, so I'm just gonna go ahead and throw the honey on there. Boom. You just take your rib. Boom. Put that on there. Then your little boat, make sure your walls are up. But now, you're going to add the apple juice that you have been sitting out. You're just going to pour it over it. Get the apple juice on there, like that. Boom. And you just want to make sure you have a little bit of apple juice around the rib. Boom. Use all the apple juice. So once you do that, you want to put your sauce on it. Now I left my sauce inside, so I'll be right back. Alright, I got my little homemade sauce right here. If y'all want to know how to make this sauce, look on my shish kebab video about 2 videos ago. Just want to glaze this bad boy right here with your sauce. You can use any kind of barbecue sauce you want if you have a favorite barbecue sauce, or if you got a homemade barbecue sauce, whatever you like to use. Boom. That there. We'll go ahead and make us a pouch like we did before. Try not to let your apple juice spill. There we go. Get that tucked in on that side. There we go. Once you get it all wrapped in a pouch, go ahead and throw it on the grill. Boom. Easy as that. Now you're gonna leave it on the grill for about an hour and a half, then come back out and I'll show you the next step. Alright? Alright, so it's been an hour and a half, and one thing I failed to mention during this hour and a half, you want to try to keep your grill at about 265 degrees. People who have a fancy schmancy grill, some of their grills come with a thermometer on it. So if you have a thermometer on it, you want to try to keep it at 265, and if it gets too hot, even at your lowest temperature, try to prop it open with something so it can let some of that heat out. So you keep it at 265 or lower. But for people like me who don't have a thermometer, what I do is every once in a while, maybe every 20 minutes or so, I come out here and I open it up for about a minute, then I close it back, because like I said, cooking ribs is a slow process, so you want to try to keep it, you know, cooking slow. So right now I'm about to try to take it off and open it up. We're gonna get a alright. Ooh. Dripping. sucking some juice. Alright, now be careful opening this up because it's filled with steam. Yikes. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So now, you want to somehow try to get this back onto that top rack. Of course, you want to spray it with some cooking spray. So it won't stick too much. Best way I found to do it is to first you want to make sure that any area is not stuck to this Reynolds wrap like this. Oh shoot, this thing got a hole in it. Alright, and then put it up on the top rack like so. Oh crap, that's not good. Boom. There we go. Guess you might as well take this out. Now you want to get your sauce, that same sauce you used before, and sauce it up. Alright, this point I leave it on for about 15 minutes and then I take it off. Alright, so it's been about 15 minutes and as you saw it broke in half, so just gotta make do with what you got. So try to get this bad boy off without it falling apart anymore. There we go. Boom. Like I said, it's not as pretty as TGI Friday or anything, but I bet you it tastes better, and I bet you it's a lot cheaper. So there you go. Just let it cool off before you start cutting it into riblets, because if you try to cut it now, it's like real soft and tender. So you want to let it cool off, and then after that, you'll be good to go. Alright, thanks for watching. If you got any questions, leave a comment, and I'll talk to y'all next time. Yes, sir.